Some unfortunate news to start the video off with. Kevin Conroy, who for many of us is the definitive Batman, a long career as the character, definitely made an impact on the character. He's passed away. Not a lot is known. They are saying in some publications that he had a battle with cancer. I do know he was sick for a while. I went to Cincinnati Comic-Con. He was supposed to be there, but he canceled last minute because he came down with a sickness. This was also reflected in the Voice of Poison Ivy's post, saying that he was sick for a while. Very unfortunate. Kevin was a great voice actor and will forever, to me, be the voice of Batman. I can't think of anybody who could ever replace him. So, rest in peace, Caped Crusader. Awful, awful way to start the day, for sure. Now, let's get into the box office, particularly with Black Panther. Black Panther Wakanda Forever leaps out of the gate with 28 million Thursday previews, which is quite a bit of money. It's actually at about somewhere around, I think, 40 million now, 38 million, because it made over 10 million in Wednesday previews. I don't even know what you call it because it came out in some regions on Wednesday, which, what do you call that? Previews? Either way, it's sitting at about 38 million right now. I'm sure it'll make quite a bit of money today. Friday, Saturday are going to be big days for this film. I don't think it's going to get anywhere near the amount of money the first one made. People have it tracking with Thor, Love and Thunder, which I'll go over in a minute. But here's what it said. As expected, Disney and Marvel Studios' Black Panther Wakanda Forever is on fire with a 28 million Thursday, which easily beats the preview night of the first Black Panther in 2018, which did 25.2 million. Wakanda Forever ranks as the third best Thursday preview of the year behind Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, which made 36 million. And Thor, Love and Thunder's 29 million. Overall, Black Panther's previews rank as the 15th top preview performance in the industry history and gives Marvel Cinematic Universe's 6 of the top 10 of the top 15 starts ever. The 3-day projection for Wakanda Forever is between 175 million and 200 million. So, will this movie make 700-something domestic like the first movie did? A lot of people wondering if this movie is going to be a juggernaut in the theaters. I don't think it's going to beat Doctor Strange's box office, which, to be fair, I'm not saying it's going to beat it. It will get close to it. I think this movie will probably do. I think Doctor Strange made about 800 million total. Somewhere around there. I want to say 780 million. I can check that real quick, actually. Ooh, I was way off on Doctor Strange. It actually made 955 million, way more than I thought it did. I thought it was around 800 million, but there's the number right there for you to see. I don't think Black Panther is going to do as well as this movie did. The original made 1.3 billion worldwide, 647 million internationally. I don't know if this one's going to make that much, particularly when it's not going to have China money this time. As you can see here, Black Panther Wakanda Forever, Black Adam, unlikely to be released in China. Would not be surprised by this. A lot of the Marvel movies have been getting rejected from Chinese release. This is going to be a huge blow because I think like 200 million came from China for Black Panther, which is quite a bit. Quite a bit. So that'll be a big dip from the original numbers for that movie. Some people tracking it around Thor, Love and Thunder money, which now we can actually talk about because we have an idea for what this movie is going to make. So it was $28 million. That's $1 million under the Thursday previews for Thor: Love and Thunder, I believe. Let's take a look at this. The Black Panther 2 box office is presently trailing Thor: Love and Thunder as well as the first Black Panther movie by around 30%. Black Panther Wakanda Forever opened internationally on Wednesday and brought in $10.1 million from 17 foreign markets. As THR points out, that number comes in 27% below the first Black Panther and 31% behind Thor: Love and Thunder. Thor: Love and Thunder went on to make only $760 million worldwide and about $418 million from international markets. But still, I mean, $760 million, I think it's going to make $800 million. So it'll come up a little bit above Thor: Love and Thunder, I think, at the end of the day. That's still not a number to laugh at. I think the big thing here is that it's not going to make the same amount of money that the original made, which, I mean, is $1.347 billion. That's a huge number. But this had a lot more going for it. I mean, the Chinese release helped. They brought in like at least $200 million from China, I think. They brought in a pretty decent number from China, which was surprising. So, I mean, we'll see what happens with this. I am really curious to where this movie is going to land in the box office because it's got a lot of things working against it compared to the first movie. The first movie had Chadwick Boseman. This movie does not have Chadwick Boseman. This movie does not have the real Black Panther. Chadwick Boseman was Black Panther, so you don't even have him in the movie. You have the replacement Black Panther, I believe, at the end of the movie. So the majority of the movie is like another origin story. You've got cringy Riri Williams, who, from what I hear, gives an awful performance. I've pretty much read all the spoilers for it and a lot of the reviews that are out there. And Riri Williams is pretty much like the essential character of the movie. And I don't think that she can carry this movie like Chadwick Boseman did, who's a phenomenal actor, was a phenomenal actor, and really did a great job with that character. So we'll see. Word of mouth is what's really going to push this movie. How do people feel leaving it? Now, looking at Rotten Tomatoes, we kind of have an idea for this. We now have an audience score, which we didn't have last time, and that's sitting at 94% as of right now, to a surprising 85% for critics. I think that was a little higher yesterday, but I'm actually shocked to see them giving this mixed reviews because usually when it comes to critics, every Marvel movie is the best Marvel movie since the last Marvel movie. So we'll see. So far, a lot of those box office projections that were put out are lining up pretty good, but it's so hard to call these Marvel movies. But as of right now, it's looking like it won't be anywhere near the moneymaker that the first one was, but it doesn't look like it's going to be a failure either. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think. Also, if you would please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed to that notification bell. Check out my Rumble, my locals, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Make sure to check out my locals. There's a link in the description. It's a fun community that I'm trying to build over here. If you don't want to support me on YouTube, you can come over here. None of that money goes to YouTube. You also can just come over here for free. But if you are a supporter over here, I do plan on doing an extra live stream once a month and throwing links to the supporters so you can actually come on and have a supporter live stream with me. Also, it's a good place to catch all of my content. You don't have to worry about notifications like YouTube. They'll definitely work over here. So come check out my locals.